All right, let's try to find a way to get to Kaiser Sigmund. I suppose
Get
we'll
back
leave
to the funeral
Deji.
music again.
So you know,
Yeah,
one,
we'll just leave Deji chillaxing in the room here.
one thing does have me wondering to you: if a champion can leave whenever they please, does that mean that the town needs a new champion then? Or
The
is
world
champion...
is not that. The world, at least on this continent, is not that big. Gears are not known for flying away from the continent, so Kislev will find a way to find you if they need to.
Of course.
Yeah. Also, anyway, the bartender here just tells us that Hammer is just waiting us at the Wildcat bar. Interesting.
Oh.
Again, Norturne is not that big of a city. We'll find it in no time if you need. But yeah, for the time being, we have to actually get to Kaiser Sigmund in the central structure. Jova.
This is the main town. D-block prisoners like you. Oh, excuse me. Please go on through.
How the tables have turned.
I always, seeing that neon here, it's like, seeing neon structures in PS1 games is always something special.
It's the same thing that I mentioned. Well, okay. By the time we're making it's probably not going to make any kind of sense, but for the record, recently we did with Deji a podcast about specifically the Destiny Deoxys movie. When it comes to Pokemon, and I noticed there that was one thing that Japan is really good at is making great looking metropolitan cities by night. No matter what kind of product you're watching, you're bound to look something that's just appealing to the eye.
Oh, you probably will love Madoka's cities in that case.
I watched the entirety of Jova. Now, the real kicker, of course, is the king when it comes to that particularly is Akira, where there's even one of the documentaries of a making of where they literally mentioned that they had to make these giant frames and paint painstakingly every single minuscule splotches of white that compose the illuminated windows of the skyscrapers for every single one of them. The dedication for that product was just astounding.
Wow.
Anyway, unfortunately, the jukebox here is broken. We'll have to find a disc at some point, but we'll see if we can manage that.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yes, Jova?
I was actually going to read for that person, but...
No, it's just reiterating that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, could you please move?
You're in my way, sir.
The way.
Alright, since again, the Wildcat, when that message Hammer meant that he was waiting for us after we talked to Kaiser Sigmund, let's get to the central station.
Funky music.
Yeah. Again, it's fine for the most part, but since you spend a lot of time here in Norturne, it's used a lot, actually, which can get you a bit frustrated.
I guess so far the pace in this prison level is so...
Jova, I made it look tolerable, trust me. There's a lot of editing for things that you're not seeing.
I can believe it. And okay. I will admit, it's probably for the best, because I do
Hold on. So now Faye and the others, including the guards, enter...
And...
But this gives the chance to Rico to sneak in.
No
Pedro?
one's around. Yeah. Yes.
Or maybe you should have left the door unguarded, you dolts.
I thought you were dead.
I suppose knocking on the front door's out. Guess I'll get in through that air duct up there.
Yeah, large enough for you.
A guy that big is totally gonna fit.
Yeah, for a guy that looks like Jova said, Blanca, he's surprisingly stealthy. And
I know, right?
Well, we'll see. Again, Rico is full of many surprises. Who knows? Before getting to Kaiser Sigmund, let's explore a bit the place because you can do a couple of stuff in here. For example, you can visit the rooms occupied by the military. Again, being more of a parallel to the Soviet Union, the Kislev army reflects kind of that, including their technology, including that suspiciously handsome airship, which we'll totally never see.
Yeah.
So this is the Soviet Union. When are we gonna get to the chapter where where they try to have a coup, but it fails, and then the group just dissolves at the end of the year.
It's not like that, Dweebs, but don't worry. Kislev is not after we finish this act, Kislev is not gonna be out of the picture just yet. But I have to warn you, Kislev is one of those. Oh, there you go. There's our war map. Unfortunately, it's a big JPEG. Excuse me.
Rude NPC.
I can never escape them.
It started here.
I'm pretty sure we started somewhere beforehand. But unfortunately, I have to warn you already. Kislev is part of those things in the game that did receive the actually cut when it comes to storytelling and development, both for its story and the characters involved. Also, there's a under stairway dog. Okay.
I was gonna say, was that a dog?
That's because this person is keeping as a pet, even if it's strictly against the rules.
Oh.
Look at him now.
Max.
Don't sound much like a dog, because I was like drinking.
Also, the chickens here? What?
In uniform too.
Someone catch it! It's tonight's dinner.
No, seriously. Those chickens are in uniform, but they're supposedly dinner.
No. They just have blue plumage.
Really? It looks like.
Oh, it does kind of look like a uniform. Yeah, but they did say dinner.
I don't know, Tail. The way that they clearly have a hat with a little
also,
bowl.
Pedro, dare I ask something that I noticed? This kitchen, right near one of the ovens, right there with the cow, it has actually one of the uniform for the chefs. How unhygienic is that?
Okay, hold on. Where is the chef himself? Or herself?
I guess it's one of those people.
No.
Usually those things are supposed to.
Tio, you're thinking small. The chef's actually the cow in the corner.
Okay, is that woman the chef herself?
Probably. Usually, I think these kind of uniforms tend to be put in a locker at the very least.
No, you have to put that uniform on, lady, or else you'll be, or else you're being closed. No, I'm not kidding. Like, if the inspector comes in, your ass is closed.
This is a very frustrating minigame. You have to move this crane, which goes out of control, and to move left and right, ondulating to avoid obstacles. Think of it kind of like a Flappy Bird, but you don't see the obstacle arriving until it's too late. So you have to memorize the passage.
What is it with Square Enix and problematic crane minigames?
I mean, don't worry.
Do they do this often?
It's technically just a small optional minigame that you don't really need. The accessory that you get is worth it, definitely, but you can potentially skip it if you want. So, if it's too frustrating, you can just avoid it. It's not obligatory.
Look, Jova. We all hit, yes, a crane hits some obstacles. We all hit obstacles in life. It's all part of life.
Also, Shira, yes, it's somewhat recurring through Squaresoft's great games.
As for NPCs, though, it would be good if games should just adopt the Animal Crossing method, where you can literally just push them out the way.
The thing is, Tail.
They may or may not start hating you for doing that
I prefer
eventually.
the method of just making them, empty inside, in a sense of, not colliding with you, so we just literally pass through you. That way, we're still interrupting, but they just go away,
I don't know,
Oh
Tio.
no, that reminds me, it happened with Lightning Returns, and he created that horrible scene with the one Van little girl. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Also, Tio, based off of what ghosts say, passing through someone is also considered very rude too.
Mm-hmm. See, the thing is, too. Okay, how about is that like yes, there's a chef coat in the wall, but the point is we don't know for sure if that woman is indeed the chef herself. Yes, if she is the chef and he's working without the
well, it's not even that, Pedro. My point is that the uniform is exposed right there, both to the cow and the oils and fumes of the chef. It's
true.
If the purpose is there to be used in case, it's just exposed to unhygienic conditions.
Well, yeah,
shouldn't it be in a locker of some kind?
Yeah, that's what I
like...
suggested.
Oh, it should. But that's the thing, Shiro. I'm like, if I went through every single thing that was wrong with any kind of kitchen or dining room in a game, I wouldn't shut up. So I'm trying my best to.
Also, this elevator is peculiar, with a particular shape. I wonder. This might be coming in 40 parts.
Goody.
Anyway, let's go visit Kaiser Sigmund. I think this is actually his floor.
I can't see
Gone.
what you mean about story bits being cut from Kislev, though, because it probably...
It's gonna become apparent much later. For example, this particular guy, which is pretty much the Commander Military General, it's just there for this room and you can explore optionally, it's not obligatory, and you never see him for the rest of the game.
Even
you
though
can tell
he
that
clearly
the
has a
looks
custom
different
sprite.
enough. You can definitely tell that the sprite is different enough for him to be probably planned for a bigger role, but we never kind of see him after that. Anyway, again, let's talk to the Kaiser room. Although
This is his wife's room.
but she died off screen
No,
in between, not beforehand.
Tio, the script says that she disappeared, not died.
Sure, let's go with that. I can assure you, Joel,
She didn't
it's not an Avatar: The Last Airbender situation.
Yeah, she didn't die. She just got sent to the Shadow Realm.
All right, let's talk to the Kaiser. Still grieving the loss of his wife and everything.
This is so sad.
Yeah. Kaiser played Despacito on the organ. Also, is that no, it's not a cat. It looks
Is that
like
a
a possum.
jackrabbit?
No, it looks like an opossum.
I'm
Whatever.
bothered by the fact
Go
that
ahead,
it goes,
Jova.
Hugh. What kind of animal goes, Hugh?
I see. You are Faye. Welcome.
How do you know me?
Excuse me. I am the Kaiser of Kislev, Sigmund. This may sound sudden, but would you like to join forces? I need your assistance.
Oh, hi, Rico. Yeah, Rico just went a bit Delta room with that.
It's you, Rico!
Not good. Coming again later.
Mutant! Security! Arrest him!
That's racist.
He wasn't with you, was he?
No, we weren't. So let's see where Rico actually is going.
Again, for someone who was supposedly dead, you
No.
seem very alive.
No, sounds not good.
Uh-oh.
I'll hide over there for now.
Dude, there's literally
Hold
cards
on.
right in front of...
Hey, the Kaiser's calling you.
What? Is that true?
Hey, is it okay?
Yeah. This door won't open for anyone except the Kaiser and his wife.
Ah, interesting. And yet it opens for Rico.
Rico, you're the Kaiser's wife? I should have known.
Hold on.
What's this room? This smell.
It prompts like a flashback. Sorry, sure, I forgot about this. Go on, Pedro.
I've seen this.
That's okay.
When was it?
All right, for this piece, it's still you, Pedro.
Okay.
But as you can imagine, it's a flashback.
Mother, why does Jenny have a father but I don't?
Go ahead, Joe.
Well, that is, your father is so, well...
Why? Mother, you have to rest.
Now listen to me. Your father is a great man. Someday you'll follow in his footsteps.
Mother!
Oh, God. The Kaiser is Rico's
Hold on.
father.
Mother, I'm different from the other kids. Even my nails are long and look at my ears.
No, it's not like that. It's just a part of growing up, honey.
People from across the world keep saying I'm not human and that when I get older I'll become a demi-human. I'm not human? Then you're not my mother? No, I don't want that.
Oh, God. Please have mercy on this child.
Go away with the child! Jesus Christ.
What? Mother is...
Dead.
Here, listen carefully. From now on, You're going to be by yourself?
Mother, I am.
I am all of me.
That little boy became Rico.
Is that kid me? My childhood memories. I've forgotten.
Oh, amnesia, of course.
I got a couple of people still to have amnesia in this game.
And that's why the door opened for him, because he probably shares DNA with the Kaiser and his wife.
Uh-huh.
Am I remembering this now? This room. That faint smell.
Hey! You in there! Open it up! What are you thinking breaking to the central district? This isn't good. Huh? What?
So,
Forget about it. Forget about it.
okay, is this
But
me?
hold on,
Ju-
we need the kicker. If you actually select the place where Rico was looking, you get the memento locket, an accessory that only he can equip.
Okay, this
Just-
is an
just
interesting
think about
revelation.
Hold on,
Hey.
Drova. There's gonna be a slight extra payoff. And it's called memento chain, even if it's called locket. Richard, excuse me. But we're gonna get a small extra payoff, after which I will explain to you in just a couple of minutes. So please hold on.
Alright.
I mean, it's the xylophone theme that reflects also the not xylophone, music box theme that reflects the actual main theme of the game is actually kind of nice. We have
Sad
already
that,
heard it with the
You. How did you get in here?
Through the door.
No,
I think
for
we
the
just
air
came in
duct.
through the entrance. That yeah, and that too.
Ridiculous! It shouldn't open unless it's cast for raw DNA. It couldn't open that easily. Hint, hint.
It was probably a malfunction.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't matter. Arrest the intruder. The battling committee is after him for breaking his contract. Let them deal with him.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll be seeing you around sometime.
Well, it's good to see that you're alive and not dead. No, can't possibly be. That man was suspected of trying to assassinate me. The police are looking into the matter now. Well, I have some sudden matters to attend to, so if you'll excuse me, please tour the district at your leisure. Oh, and about my proposition, I'll be awaiting a positive response. Good day.
And I hope you enjoy it, because from this point onward, Kaiser Sigmund never appears on screen for the rest of the game.
What?
Oh.
He still does some stuff, and it's told that it happens, in between some scenes, but you will never actually see him again, because most of the stuff a couple of the stuff that involved Kislev was kind of way involved him in person. So
So we
alas.
literally just pretty much established
But
that
yes,
Riku's
and
his...
speaking of which, that's also the most of the characterization we're gonna get from Rico. He's essentially the Kaiser's illegitimate son that he disowned because growing up he looked more quote-unquote like a mutant for
Okay,
him.
so here's what I was going to say. For as nice as that revelation is, also hi virtual voice screen, am I the only one who felt like that just comes a little bit out of nowhere? Like,
And again, Jova, you are gonna still get an extra bit that explains the actual detail of it in a couple of parts. Not right now, but not too far from now.
Hammer should have
but-
been able to get that information. Mark, what have I told you about missing words?
Not, not to mention. Well, okay, allow me. That segues into what I was saying. Remember, Jova. Takahashi has to basically squeeze in as much as he can on
Hold
what
on.
little.
bro, with these years I picked up some wonderful information. I pinpointed where your gear is, bro.
Hold on a second. Do you think it's dangerous to talk about that stuff around here?
Huh? What's with you, bro? And why did you just jump like that? Hey!
Just shut up!
What the? I guess we should assume he's
will-
holding
I-
his
I-
arm
look,
over
look,
his
look,
mouth.
Just pretend that he's allowing me to speak.
Look, I'll explain later, Hammer. Please wait.
Wait, bro, Doc, Chiton, Where are you going? Wait!
That's Hammer.
You're not very
She's
smart, are you?
mistreated.
But yeah, okay. Oh wait, hold on. Are we about to get another cutscene?
Yes, we're still about to get the info where the gear is. Should be safe here. Now, Hammer, please tell me where the gear is.
As the doc predicted, bro, your gear's been moved to another dispatchment dock.
So, where on Earth is Veltal?
You're standing on it.
Not on Earth, but under the Earth. It's in an underground dock in D Block.
Wow, I was sort of right.
I checked into it and found out that there are 2 routes we can use to sneak inside. The first one requires us to enter via the battling arena grounds.
Well, there's no way you can sneak in via the battling arena. What's the second?
The second way is a little dangerous as it involves a supply train tunnel.
Perfect.
You have to get into the tunnel's ducts and follow them right around through till they lead to the docks. But I couldn't find out the duct's layout. Sorry, bro.
Oh, that tunnel, huh? Well, now that we have the bomb problem off our necks, we might be able to make a go for it.
That's good enough, beat.
Yes, but we are still left with not knowing the times that the trains pass by.
That is true.
They're never on time anyway.
Heh.
Will a supply train pass by at a time that is of any...
Well, not all of these has to be decided now. Let's take our time and play it carefully. Firstly, Hammer, I'm sorry to pull you out, but could you find out the days and times the supply train operate on for us?
I'll get
And
right
add
on
5
it, bro.
minutes on to the end of those times.
Well then, I'll be off.
Well, or 3 or 4 or whatever.
Or maybe it'll arrive early. Like, I
Shall
don't
we
know.
also return to D Block for the time being?
You know, sure, knowing trains will
Oh,
probably just be
Cheetah,
whenever
what
it's
do you?
most inconvenient for
Okay,
us.
okay, 3 things.
Hold on, give me a second, because right now we're about also to get an extra bit of characterization. If we actually jump in from this chimney, we can actually get to this out that normally would be locked. And we're about to get a bit of extra characterization for something that, again, it's optional. But you're up again, Shiroi.
Hey, wait a minute. Where did you...
Oh?
Uh-huh. You're the one from D Block.
Yes.
Well, I guess my face gets recognized a lot recently, I guess.
Well, you are the champion now.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Yeah.
Do you know me?
Hey, you did not with this woman while I
Dog.
was...
Oh, wow! I see you've gotten
Satan,
over.
what is wrong with
Why
you?
is that where you're jumping
Oh,
to, dude?
wait a minute, Doc.
You better be paying that child support.
Go on.
You probably can't tell by the way I'm dressed.
She's about to explain, don't worry.
Dude, shit done. I understand that your face, bro,
Question
but
mark, question
still.
mark, question mark.
You break into my
Hold on.
house and ask me about my love life? Come on, it's me, the doctor from D Block.
Yeah,
Don't you remember?
The previous doctor.
Faye, with your own doctor, really?
That's very
I'm
You're
pretty
the one
sure
for
that's a
D-Block.
power imbalance
That's
of some
unprofessional.
Well,
Yeah,
Hold on.
now you remember. Long time no see.
Long time
oh,
no see.
You got the color off.
No time.
Long
no see.
time no see.
You know, at this point,
Yes,
there's
Peter?
probably a Japanese citizen whose name actually is Long Time No See, just because it was accidentally said for what that would be his name. Or her name.
And you're the battling chap? Wow, that's great. I knew you were strong.
Yeah, after getting beat the shit out of me, multiple times.
Hey, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah, I suppose. This is a nihilist game after all.
Well, one more like one.
Hold on.
doesn't kill you,
Now
at
it's
least
about to
broken
share about the question about Cheetan.
And you might be?
From one doctor to another.
oh, excuse me. We have never met. I am Shitan Uzuki. You could say that I am his guardian.
Guardian.
Presently, I am the doctor in the Imperial D Block.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, that is... she said hold on. Go ahead.
What's going to happen if someone gets injured now? Who's going to look at the injury?
She does have a point, Doc. You technically took her job.
Wait,
you know.
did she not know all this time?
Like, what
No,
the hell, man? You
remember,
bring
she
into
got
my house,
transferred.
ask about my
Hold on.
love life, and now you're telling me I don't have a job? What the fuck?
Oh god.
Don't you feel an obligation as a doctor to Dr. Uzuki? Don't you have any responsibility?
She has a point. Again, Cheetah is supposed to still do the job she had.
I am extremely sorry.
Is now a bad time to tell her that we're
Marty
thinking?
for interrupt.
Is now a bad time to tell her that we're thinking about escaping too?
What?
Yes. You're the doctor in charge here. That's what I heard from Hammer.
Ah, that. Following the quest of the Empire, I agreed to be in charge of this part.
Request, is that a fancy way of saying they fired your ass?
Remember, Cheetah literally, he did mention to Faye that Cheetah literally manipulated things so she could be transferred and he could take her
Oh,
place.
so technically it's kind of our fault.
Yeah,
City, but now they're telling me they already have enough doctors.
yeah.
Oh, this is awkward.
Again, they broke into the house and it just spiraled from here!
Broke into her house and stole her job.
Who do they think they are? So for now, I'm just on standby. As long as nothing really big happens, like everybody's heads explode, or...
Yeah, give it a part or two, maybe.
Oh, God.
Remember, none of these guys actually know that there's a bomb on the way. Well, maybe Cheetah, who knows.
If I'm going to be here, I think I'm going to be here for quite a while.
Maybe we should take her with us just out of pity at this point.
Unfortunately, Jova, she's not a main character.
Oh,
I
dear.
know I'm not in a position to ask you, but do you think you could return to D Block?
Isn't Dr. Uzuki in charge of D Block? I just can't do that.
Let's just say Dr. Zuki
Things are
may be
about to
taking a
change
leave of absence
again.
soon.
Well, it's about that. We're leaving the capital soon. Of course, the dog will be with us. So it would be good if you could take care of D Block, please.
I see you've got your own problems. Okay, leave D Block to me. And also, if you have any blank
Any
If you have
blank
any,
checks?
go on.
other problems, come to me. I'll try to help in any way I can.
Honestly, this conversation went way better than I thought it would.
I know, right?
Like, we
Again,
broke into
they
her
saved the
house,
situation
assumed that
big
she was
time.
in a
I am
relationship with Faye,
I am sorry about
revealed
this.
we
Please take
took
care of
her
it.
Thanks,
job,
I owe you one.
and she's
And yeah,
pretty
you can now
okay.
actually. She actually has a save point room and also
Hang in
personal
there.
here. Yeah, but yeah, also cherry dish as again. You may notice so far. Yeah, hold on. This also this bit.
Who's that?
Sure.
Cherry still.
Yes, next
Okay.
time, please knock. Then I will open the door for you.
Normally, if you
But-
try to knock, she will not. She will answer. So the only way to trigger this thing is to actually enter by the chimney.
Yeah, lady, based off of how we entered, we couldn't really afford to knock.
You come through the toilet. Yeah, you know, it might be at the wrong time.
Oh,
A shitting joke.
I love those. Yeah, you're right. I understand. And how many knocks?
Let's say 212. Would that be okay?
Sure.
so dot dot dash dot dot.
Got it. 212. Right.
Uh-huh. Yes. Well then, good luck.
Oh,
Fair enough.
that's
I guess.
well, that's one less burden off my shoulders, Faye.
I'm
Yeah,
lighting a
again,
fire
you might
under
notice the
chimney.
fact that Cheetah has managed to, not manipulate the things. Well, is in this case, yes, but he managed to work around some
hello.
situation. No, it's just for display there. Work around some situations. This is one of the few points in the game where he actually gets called out for some of his actions, so cherish it. I will have a special recap to be said around the final bits of the game.
But yeah, back to the Rico bit here. It feels like something that almost stepped in from a completely different game with how just out of nowhere, suddenly we get the revelation that Rico is the Kaiser's son. And with you telling us that the Kaiser doesn't even really show up again on screen after this bit,
This is also, remember, this is also why Rico's collar does not have the explosive anymore. And he's just there for showing, because again, after winning all these years in a row and never wanting to leave the city, they just decided to just leave it there like that.
And they could have had something like the reason he doesn't want to leave the city is actually because, he knows the Kaiser is his father and he wants to finally get a point to talk to him face to face. But no, he didn't even know because he had, of course,
we're gonna
amnesia.
have an extra bit of characterization, I think, in the next 2 parts, actually. But it's still not gonna be that much, I can tell that. And after that, Rico is just gonna mostly just stand there and talk occasionally when he needs to.
There's 2 things.
Yeah, go ahead, Pedro. Don't worry about the dialogue, just go on.
I'm willing to cut Takahashi some slack, considering for all the reasons we've already gone through. He had to basically squeeze in as much as he could, and the story based on what limitations he was into.
It was just a matter of choosing what to cut and what not. It was a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation, in a sense that someone had to actually to get on the chopping block. Unfortunately,
I do wonder though. Then, okay, in that point, then I feel like they should have just cut this all out together instead of.
I can tell you this, Jova. There is a bit later on, a specific thing later in the game that could have been easily cut away to leave room for more, but we're not there yet.
Okay, I think I am starting to see what you mean about Kislev feeling like it drags. I'm guessing part of that.
Hold on, I need this because Joe, what are you doing here?
Son of a gun, he's here.
There's something really interesting beyond here. Do you want to look?
No.
Something interesting. Want to take a look, I guess? Oh, so you do want to go take a look, huh?
Yes?
Well, young man, if all in this world was that easy, huh? You know I can't just let you go see for free.
Well, I'm the champion here. I probably
So
could go
let's
see
make a
it
deal
for free.
then, boy. I'm taking money, friend. Cash, moolah, wapam, tree. If I was just to get out of your way and leave, well, it would benefit you, but it'll be no profit for me. If I gain, you gain. That's the way it goes. It's a fair trade, is it not, friend? It's a bargain at 5,000 G! Jesus Christ.
What is even
Take your
there?
fucking money.
This guy's almost as bad as that.
Transactions
Magic
approved. The phone starts from here. Never feel I'll be here.
This guy's
Transaction
this guy's almost as bad as the Magic Cop sales.
Transaction approved? What are you, a
That's
robot?
right. Straight ahead now.
But yeah,
What's with this? It's just a dead end.
You son of
I
a...
sure swindled you. See you around, suckers. Adios. Wait.
Passing close.
Is that guy quicker running away?
Not just quick running away, I love his running cycle. It looks
We'll
like...
get.
it looks
This
like-
is not just for showing. Don't worry. There's gonna be a payoff. One of
sure.
the next few parts. Go on, Pedro. You can go now.
As for those, that's the thing that I get the feeling at this point Richard's meds are starting to make him hallucinate. That's the thing.
But
Richard, what is that?
Locket. Wait, was it locket or chain? Who cares? I just put
Richard,
this.
what is that white stuff on your desk?
Well, this gets compared to Evangelion, so why not? Who are you?
Okay, boys, one of these guys.
Go ahead, Dweebs.
Don't be so cruel. We've been waiting for you.
Waiting for us?
Well done, you can hear. Please, come with us.
This isn't going to be another stupid Baptist ceremony, is it? I'm kind of getting tired of your shit. Go ahead, Joe, you can
Hey, wait a minute. We're not trying to pick a fight. Keep talking like that and there's bound to be a misunderstanding. Leave this to me.
Well, I assume you are not hostile.
Not.
Yet.
Not here. Let's go somewhere else. Come, follow me.
It seems we have no choice. Of course, we have a choice, Cheetan. We could just not do it.
Hey,
Well,
hey, hey,
whatever.
You know what they say, Pedro? A true gentleman.
All right,
does not
let's
turn
see.
down a
Let's
lady's
hear what
request.
these three have to say us. So,
I guess.
what do you want with us?
I'm not
Your
entirely.
money.
I'm not entirely confident Shitan is a gentleman, but
The champ.
let's go.
No, I mean Rico needs your help.
Help the champion.
Hang on. What do you mean?
You know what just happened? A special broadcast on the dorms vid by the committee. Yeah, you know, the broadcast says something like this. This evening, the former champion was found guilty of attempting to assassinate the Kaiser, as well as breaking Imperial Code Section B. Thus, the public execution
will be at the arena. Yes, I know he got caught and was arrested, but what's this about an attempted assassination on the Kaiser?
Didn't he mention that to you earlier, Faye?
Those committee members. Champ probably got in their way somehow.
Battling committee.
The battling committee is made up mostly of people from the ethos.
Oh, great, the church.
They used to have a lot of pull in the government, but the current Kaiser Sigmund ousted almost all the ethos's influence on the government.
Again, another parallel to the Soviet Union.
On top of that, these past few years, in order to strengthen the military or something, the Kaiser started to interfere with the battling operated by the ethos.
The Kaiser probably got in the way of them operating the battling smoothly, so they used the champ.
Why Rico?
Rico was
Hey, I'm done
originally
talking
born
yet.
in this town, but because Sigmund whipped up anti-demi-human sentiment, Rico was chased out of the town when he was young.
Looking him off.
So Rico hated the Kaiser, the capital Norturne, and the whole Kislev Empire.
And that's why they went after Rico?
In
It's
the past, the champ has had many chances to kill the Kaiser.
It's because it's Rico, not Riku.
Yeah, Trevor said at the earlier crash and stuff.
But that failed too. The committee, fearing being exposed, used Rico.
The champ is being manipulated by the committee. Please, Faye, help the champ. Now you're the battling champ. but
Bro! The supply
Hey, I was
train
talking.
times, date and destinations, I got them all, no problem. What?
Hammer, do you just happen to be everywhere all at once?
Yes.
Hold
It's a
on
gift
a
and
minute.
curse.
Hammer, tell me about the supply trains, please.
Huh? Is it alright with these outsiders?
It is alright. They are our friends, even though
They
we just...
are? Well, okay. The next supply train's operating date is tonight. But if that's too soon, then the next one is...
Hammer, did you say that a supply train will pass by here tonight?
Yeah, but I was gonna tell you an alternate
What,
time.
tonight? Well, there are trains passing through. But bro, we need a thorough plan. Tonight is impossible.
The situation has changed, so have our plans. We move tonight.
Faye, this is a
So
bad
it's-
idea. Are you serious?
Did you hear any interesting tidbits of information outside?
Yeah, that it's lethal and dangerous to do it tonight. The dorms are in an uproar over that Master Rico thing.
Do you know any details? Rico is to be executed at the arena tonight, right?
Oh, what luck. Master Rico's going to be executed. Is this true?
Yes.
Didn't you say there was one more route?
Yeah, you mean via the arena, right? Bro, you're not thinking...
Yes, I am thinking exactly that. You said it'd be possible to get out through the battling arena, right?
I see. Then we probably can help the champion.
Also becoming enemies of the state.
This is
Not the
totally
first time.
This is totally a good idea, we swear.
Wait a minute. Might just work. You don't intend to just go bursting into the arena, do you?
Either way, we are going to escape via the arena, so it's on our way, right?
Oh, God.
I'm just assuming that Doc has put these Fenrir somewhere, so
Probably.
no problem. It's just one more thing to do on the way onto getting my gear back.
Leave the rest to us, and I would like you all to go to the arena tonight. We will leave Norturne, but if they think they were all involved with us, I do not know what they might do.
We're counting on you for the champ's sake.
Sorry, we had to ask you to do this.
We really appreciate what you're doing. Here, please take this.
Money, well, that's good enough after whatever the fucker just peeled from me. Hammer, you hide yourself somewhere. when we get out into the arena, I'm just going to go wild in my gear. We'll play it by ear from where to escape from the Imperial capital. Got it, Hammer?
I hope this doesn't end up with you leaving me in the city. That said, show them your stuff, bro.
There is still some time until the train passes by. Basically, save.
Well, if everything is ready then, why not take a light nap?
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Okay, Jova,
go ahead.
Jova, perfect line to quote here. Huh? Do you just trust every total stranger you meet? Now we're friends? Not that easy. Not to say it's easy, but you could make it easier. Yeah, sure. Okay, whatever.
All right, in the next part, we have to
Hey, it's
track.
Square Enix, so go on.
Yeah, in the next part, we'll have to track through that plan that Faye and the others, thought about for basically our next major dungeon when it comes to Kislev. So see you for that.
See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.
What do you mean, Hammer? These guys are totally our friends, even though we literally just met these people.